Hello, everyone. Welcome back to that Cyber Guy. So last week we discussed how AI powered can be used to secure a network, to look for vulnerabilities. But today we are going to be focusing more about blue teaming. Because last week was more about red teaming, trying to scan. But you can actually use TGPT to just secure a system. Now, are you ready to just secure a system today? Buckle up and let's get started. Learn cybersecurity in no time. All right, so this was actually our comment from last week. If you see what we asked, let's see right here. We ask, to scan Metasploitable and then using Nmap and summarize the open ports and services. So, all right, something like that. So now you can actually use TGPT. For example, I can say TGPT. For example, if I have a new service and I want to know how to just secure it. For example, I can say take Metasploitable as an example because this is our target machine. Now, if I'm the owner, like in a real world scenario, I can say, how do I close open port and made explorable? See, you can just ask that question. Now we have to understand that whatever you write, make sure that you put it into this. All right, hit enter, and then this gonna essentially load and just give you what you need to do. Now we can go over it together. Let's see here. Yeah, to close open ports on Metasploitable, yeah, you can use the close command. You see, first make sure that you have the port open and make Metasploitable. In our case, what we can do, we can actually go right here to see all the ports that are open. All right. So we can just come here. Yeah, we see port 22 is open, 23, because open ports can introduce vulnerabilities. So now it just gives you it step by step. See, you just go inside your server and open the command prompt and then just go from there. So we can actually add something else. For example, if you have a website that is susceptible to XSS and you want to just fix it, we can just say TGPT. It's almost like you're chatting with Google or something like that. Instead of going to the research, it just give you the step by step. And GPT can do way more, but I want you to just try to explore it on your own, and then put it back into the comment what you've built, because you can generate pictures, and you know that with picture generation you can actually do steganography, like hiding data behind data. Now I can say, how do I secure like something simple HTML uh, against uh, I can say course say scripting XSS, something like that. Yeah, so it just tell you, it just give you information, and you can actually generate code. You can say, okay, uh, TGPT generate a secure HTML form. All right, there we go. See, you see that it just not only create a form for you, it just like put the input validation, and then you can actually it tells you what that form is gonna just secure, CSRF token, HTTPS and input validation, all the security features that are the TGPT added. And in addition, just give you security measures. For example, if you want to use the Google API for reCAPTCHA, you can actually do that. Now, this is like I want to just give you a head start, on how you can use TGPT both for red team and blue team. All right, so it's like an assistant. Instead of you going back and forth, you can actually use it to just work faster. Now, if you found this video useful, make sure that you like, subscribe, and share. And if you have all the ideas that you generate, please feel free to add them into the comment section. Until next time, happy learning.